Do you have a bucket list? Is there something that you want to do before you leave this planet? Now, you don't have to be super old or way up in age to have a bucket list, even though that's commonly been referred to as something much older people talk about having is a bucket list, a list of desires or aspirations before you leave planet Earth. But do you have a bucket list? What is it that you aspire to, or what is it that you want to accomplish or do before you leave this world? Well, I have a few things, that maybe a little bit more than a few things, that I would like to do. I always have, for the most part, been very interested in doing uh, for many years now. I'm going to share that with you, and I would like you to do the same with me. I would like to go to Japan, Asia, Thailand, China, and even Jamaica. Asia primarily because I've been in the martial arts more than half my life, and it's only right that I go and visit Asia to see the place that most of us are familiar with as far as being part of the origin of the martial arts. And also, while I'm on that same subject of martial arts, I have not seen Bruce Lee's grave yet in Seattle, Washington. That's on my list as well. I would also like to ride on a helicopter at least one time. I was in the military. I almost had an opportunity to get on a helicopter, but I was a ground troop, if you will, in the infantry. But I want to ride in a helicopter. Been on planes, but I would like to ride a helicopter at least once. I would also like to go scuba diving. I've always been interested in oceanography and sea life. I'd like to be licensed and or certified as a scuba diver and go scuba diving. That's another thing. And a lot of people are not aware of this, but I ventured off on a movie project as not only the writer, producer, director, and even the star of a movie back in the early 90s. It did not come to pass because of some issues that we dealt with back then, some technical difficulties and so forth, and even revenue issues. But I still want to complete that movie project, and then there was a second movie project that I want to complete both of those before I leave here. And I also would like to publish my songs and my poetry. I'm both a singer, songwriter, and also a poet. A lot of people didn't know that, but I am. And I would love to meet some of my YouTube subscribers and friends that I've met over the years here on my platform, on this particular platform. Especially one of my dear friends, Hip to the Dip. I would love to meet you one day. And I believe that that's going to happen. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make it happen. We are going to make that happen one day. I want to visit you at some point in time, really soon, in the next year to two. I'll just leave it in that time frame right there. But there's many other things, not just a few, but many other things that I would like to do before I leave here, because I don't want to live in the short term and say that I don't have enough time to do this. I'm going to, as Mariah Carey said in one of her old songs, you just got to make it happen. I'm going to do that. So let me know what's on your bucket list. I'm interested in really knowing. Okay? I'll see you in the next video. Until then, so long.